Good morning. We are on our way to check out a couple different properties in the Jack Britt School District, close to Fort Bragg. Super awesome location, great schools there. We have one property that has been on the market about a week. It's been on the coming soon status for about a week rather, and there's been a lot of hype around it, and we're gonna go see what all the hype is about. The second one has been on the market about 4 days. They're both in the same neighborhood. It's about 8 a.m. We'll see what kind of neighborhood activity we can find this morning, and I will point everything out as I see it. So here we go. Alright guys, here we are. Got that little drive into the neighborhood. It is kind of like right off of Fisher Road, which is one of the main roads. We're like 10-15 minutes away from Post, depending on which entrance you decide to go in, whether it's Canopy or All-American. Let's go ahead and see the house. And back it up here. Awesome. So I said it has a 2008 roof, and it actually does look pretty good. There is a little bit of that branch that's kind of overhanging there and touching the roof, but that is not a big deal at all. Exterior of the home looks really good. It looks clean. Landscaping's good. Don't really know what's up with this grass here actually as soon as I said that, but it has these cool little like walking paths and all. I did go inside, turn on some lights so we could see the inside. It's a little bit darker out today. So I just want to be able to make sure we can see everything. This is the house from this left side here as you're facing it. Here is the HVAC. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that has a sticker on it. This says it is a 2017. Take a look at some of the lines. Insulation looks good. I'm not an HVAC guy, but I have learned a little bit about what to look for and what to look out for. There's a double entry gate here on this chain link fence. We'll go in the backyard a little bit later through the screened-in porch, but you can see the garden beds that they have. You can see most of the backyard here from this side. It also does have a crawl space. So let's see what that looks like. Has a dehumidifier there, has a vapor barrier, looks pretty good. There's a couple cables as you enter, but those look like they could be from like satellite dishes and whatnot. Really not too bad. I'm gonna put this crawl space door back. Okay, awesome. Let's go look at inside of the home. See what there is to see there. This is a cool storm door. When I first turned on the fan, this fan here, it was making kind of a humming sound, but now it's died down more or less. But here is what we have. That's a cool little wood burning fireplace. Logs next to it. Could be a good sign. Hard to tell. I like this feature a lot. So this screened-in porch out here. You call it Florida room, Carolina room, because we're in Carolina. It does have that fan on there that switches in the exterior. So I'll show you that in a second. We were just outside. We'll take some time here on the interior. But this goes into kitchen. I have a couple of these closets here. We'll take a look at those in 1 second. There's that hallway to more of like the formal dining room area. But here is kitchen. Stove looks like it's in some good shape. We got the sink here. Take a look under the sink. Okay. She looks relatively new. This thing, that dishwasher hose, it does have that hook, so it does look like it's routed correctly if there's a backup. If I understand that home inspection not well enough. Here's more of like the eat-in kitchen style, so you're not alone. You're able to have a table there and kind of use the other one as more of a study if you want to. Take a look at these closets. We'll take a look at the other room. So this looks like more of a pantry. And then this one must be storage. Oh, just kidding. This is water heater. It says thermal expansion tank is located under the home. That is a good sign. There's the sticker that is over here. So I'm gonna pan to that. Where are you? Here you go. Okay. Somewhere on that sticker is going to say the year or a serial number that's close to the year. Either way, you can probably figure it out from there. In this hallway, we're gonna check this place out here because this is where your laundry is. There's a couple of the shelving bits above there. A little bit more storage. They have this cool little clothesline that's hanging on there. Since we're in here, I know I'm chasing shiny objects, getting distracted a little bit, but really just wanting to explore this house and see what it has to offer. There's some storage here. Nice darn door. Is this? Oh, it is. All right. Let's hit the garage light. Taking a little bit to come on. There's another light out here. A little bit hard to see. There's the pull down attic in the garage. It's a single car. They have some storage up there with the paint. Here's the main panel here. So not an electrician, has that main shut off. Yeah, not an electrician. It doesn't look brand new. It doesn't look super old. It has a cool little exit to the outside here. And then that little pegboard to hang some tools on. I know it's dark, so we'll go back in here. Overall, it's terrible. I actually want to take another quick look at the ground here, just to see. Sometimes it can be, okay, so there's a little crack there. I don't know if you can see that. It actually goes straight across. A little bit more than a little crack in the garage slab. Goes straight across. Don't think it is necessarily a foundation for the house, but it is something for the garage, something to be aware of. Anyways, continuing on, we have a cool half bath here. I didn't get the lights in this one, but like single vanity. I accidentally hit the toilet with the door, but there's the toilet. Not tons of room, but enough to take care of business. Here is this formal dining room / study, really whatever you want to transform this room into. Has these cool blinds here. And then this loops back around to the front. That main living area, family room. Since we've already seen that, we're gonna go through here. I like these big windows that open up. Has these bar stools already here, kind of for that breakfast bar feel. Looks pretty good. There is this. So, little crack next to the vent, no big deal. What might be a bigger deal is this crack here. And that just happens with ceramic tiles since it is on a crawl space. The supports underneath are pushing up and then the house settles because the house has a bunch of weight to it. And it can cause some cracking in the tiles. Those look pretty minor, but it is something that is there. So something to be aware of for sure. Awesome. When we go through here, we have full bath with a tub. As soon as we enter, there's some shutters on there. Underneath, that P-trap looks good. Looks relatively dry. And then you have your, didn't mean to spin you around too fast, linen closet here. So we have one of the HVAC returns that is up there. We're gonna go this way first and then go the other way because that's where the master is. But here is bedroom 1. The walls are kind of a greenish. Actually just one, it's like an accent wall. like a seafoam green. Yeah, it looks nice. Across the way is master there. We're gonna go through this one. So this one has kind of like the newer LVP style flooring. Couple windows. There's a front facing bedroom. Closet here. Interesting little hanger. Couple marks, a little bit of paint there. Not too big of a deal. I'll look it up. That is potential leak. I wouldn't call it out to be a leak for sure, but there's a potential leak there. Just noticing this as well. So that crack straight up and down, probably more settlement than anything, but a crack nonetheless. Anyways, here is the master. Walk in, has some cool curtains, good amount of space in this master here. I don't know how y'all feel about the green. I think it's kind of cool. And then there's more of that seafoam green in here. But we have the bathroom, the sink, shower head, and then there's a linen closet here. And what I like about this bathroom, I mean, it is a single vanity, but it is big enough to convert into a double vanity if that's what you wanted to do. Has a little like medicine cabinet here for some extra storage. Take a peek underneath. Yeah, that looks relatively clean as well. You do good practice here. Flush the toilet. Flush it and pay attention for leaks. I thought I heard something as soon as I turned around. I was like, uh-oh, that might not be good. And then the last thing that we have here before we venture outside, at least on the screen and porch, is the closet. So that's just a mirror, makes it look nice and cool and big, but it has some decent space in there. And then a light switch on the outside. Cool. So that is the layout of the home itself. Couple things, I mean, it's just a little bit of wear and tear. Actually, as I'm looking at one thing here. Speaking of the wear and tear, oh, okay, so that's just a darker piece of the LVP, and then that's one of these little quarter round pieces coming up, just because it's not lined up well. Anyways, thought that could have been something a little bit more serious. There's that one crack, possible stain in the ceiling, stuff to be aware of before making an offer, before diving in with your deposits and all that fun stuff. So it's just nice to know what you're getting into. I'm gonna turn off some of the lights and we are going to head into the, whatever you call it, the screen and porch area. Awesome, awesome. Okay, here we go. Those are just leaves on the screen. But it's nice and quiet out here. I like it. I like this deck a lot. It's cool. I'm gonna have to relock this screen because it was locked beforehand. Yeah, this deck is nice. One of the things I've noticed is there's some railing here, but this right here, it doesn't look like you would need it. There's some storage of the paint, but there might be something that an appraiser hits on, because if that's a 30-inch drop, then you are supposed to have a railing that goes around. And if that's the case, then that is just something that we do have to ask for. There's the railing down here for the steps. I think it's like 2 or more steps you need a railing for. And this is not, I know that's not like you guys asking for it. It's just something that would come up that an appraiser would hit on. This is where that garage exits to, other side of the house. Oh, that's fun. I don't know if you can see a little bit of growth in the gutters. So those would probably need to be cleaned out. There's that little lifted shingle that's back there. Not trying to deter, but I'm just letting you know everything that I see on the house. So again, stuff to be aware of before potentially putting in that offer. We want to make sure that that we are nice and protected as well, so that way the sellers, they're like, you know what, we don't want to make any repairs. that's the worst case scenario, then I'm gonna turn this camera off so I can lock the screen door. This door is kind of hard to lock. There's nothing wrong with it. This one right here. But yeah, it's just something we just want to be able to protect ourselves and protect you guys with your investment here. So just giving you all the information I have. We are gonna head over to the other house in this neighborhood. I'll put this all together, send it over to you, and then that way you guys can let me know exactly what you think. All right. What's going on, guys? Just pulled up to this one. As I was leaving the other one, I would just want to know, it's nothing wrong with the house, nothing wrong really, other than there was a big bush that was blocking the way, so I couldn't see the traffic that was coming from my right. So didn't really care for that. If I said to myself, if I own this house, that's the first thing I would do is get rid of that thing so I could see the cars coming over the hill and at me. But anyways, wanted to tell you that. I would want to know, so that's why I'm telling you that. Anyways, here we go. It's just like 0.6 miles away, so not very far at all. It has a cool attached 2-car garage. Has some pretty awesome landscaping as well. A couple palm trees. It doesn't have anything for the roof age, but I was looking and it does not seem like it's in that bad of shape at all. Like I said, it has really cool landscaping. It has this vinyl fence that's around, so that is nice. It doesn't say what the HVAC is, the year, so we'll have to discover that. I did see the water heater. That's a 2007. It looks like it's in decent shape, so as long as it's not leaking or rusted, it's just old. A little bit of garage door damage right here. And then there's just a little bit of siding. It's just kind of bubbling up here, if you see that. Otherwise, looks good. That might just be paint. That might not even be rot. Overall, looks good. Has a big old front porch. The curb appeal on this one is pretty great. So as we enter here, got some stairs. Goes into this living room here. I think that bulb was just burned out because that fan is definitely working. Another wood burning fireplace that already has the TV mount into the brick fireplace there. Hardwood floors look really good throughout. This one has a huge deck as well. We'll go back outside, just kind of like we did with the last one. We'll try to keep the same thing, but this backyard is super cool. A lot of storage back there, a lot of storage sheds. They do have a basketball court out there, which is fun. We have this eat-in kitchen with this cool bay window. We have the granite on the countertops here. It's a gas stove, so that's really cool. A little noise, I don't know if you can hear it, but that's coming from refrigerator. Take a look under here. So not as new, but still doesn't look bad as far as under the sink here. I like having that window to be able to look out. Since there wasn't anything for the HVAC or the roof, as far as the ages of the systems, I went ahead and turned on the HVAC and I put it down to 72. It's at 76, and I can feel it cooling a little bit here. This one smells a lot better than the other one as well. The other one didn't have a bad smell, but this one just smells better. That's a GFCI, so it's a ground fault circuit interrupter. That is something that is important to have around your wet areas, and it's nice that this already has one. It has a pretty cool, like, big pantry area. You can hear that fridge going. Yeah, it has a big pantry area. I like this laundry room because you have laundry room here, you have cabinets, and then you also have window with this big folding table, and some more storage in the laundry room. We'll go through here to garage to see this big 2-car. It has a split unit there. Not really sure how well that works. That looks like it was possibly done by the owners. But yeah, here's the garage. It is finished. It has its cracks as well in the floor. It goes all the way through. So there's that crack. That's just like some settlement stuff. And the slab, that looks like, what's this generator? And then here is the main panel for a 200 amp breaker, according to that thing. So there's the garage doors. Let's see if we can, that's some crazy wiring in here. All right, let's see what this does. Okay. It doesn't open. It doesn't look like it would open, so I'm not super surprised. This is your gas water heater here. There is a decent amount of evidence of potential leaking that has happened, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this might be a sediment trap that's on here, which is good, so that's a safety thing. It does say here that it's a 2007. It has some dings, but it doesn't look all too not maintained. It looks like it is relatively maintained. There's the exit to the back. You can see there's some water that came through there at one point, but that is going to be that. Here. So it has a lot more square footage than the other one. It has about 200 more. I do like the layout and the feel here. As you walk through this, coming into this half bath here, which is pretty cool. There's me, a bit bigger than the last one. Check under here, awesome. Get one of these toilets a quick. Lever hit the lid, and you see the toilet flushing. We just want to make sure it doesn't leak. Has some under the stairs, Harry Potter closet. What I thought was pretty cool is this here. So this opens up, these bifold doors are still in use, but then you have this office that is closed off. So that is pretty nice. And a vinyl window in here. It looks like most of these, except for the garage, are maybe upgraded windows and doors. We'll head upstairs. Hardwood looks good. I like how it goes up the stairs. First thing that we come to is this bathroom. This green must be in, because a couple people using it. It looks like it might have these like quartz or Corian countertops. Shower. The master for last here, but it has like a little linen closet with some air filters in there for storage. This room here, hardwoods are looking pretty good. It overlooks the backyard, and then it also has actually a good shot of this roof. And they didn't let me know what year this roof is, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. This is a wood window, so just something to know. Wood windows could be fine, but they're not as energy efficient as some of the others. So something to be aware of. Bedroom number 2 here. This closet. Nice little scary movie door. This window is upgraded, so it looks like the windows here and there have been upgraded. It's just kind of like upgraded as you go along. And then here is master. So it is a really good sized master as well. Nice and big. This has the vinyl window up front. What I like is it does have this window in the closet here, so it's a good sized closet as well. I like how that window just makes things a lot lighter. We'll check out the primary bathroom. We also want to see this window here. So that is a wood window. I like the tiles in the shower. I like the shower a lot, actually. This bathroom is really cool. is a single vanity. Does have the ability to go up to a double, just because it does have the space on there. So that's something that could be an upgrade after the fact if you all wanted to. Awesome. Let's go to the switch out here. Let's go to the backyard and check that out. But this house is really cool. The floors look great. It has a nice feel to it, nice smell to it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with how the other house smelled, but I noticed that this house has a pretty clean, ready to go type of smell. Might be just something to plug in, but it's clean, it looks good. Let's see this outside here. Oh yeah, this has a really nice deck. This portion here is kind of coming up. It looks like it might be on purpose, so there's like a little hatch under there. Get the HVAC going, but it has these sheds that are out here. It has this basketball court. It has a lot of room here. Has that vinyl fence there, then it kind of goes into some chain link. You have some storage underneath there if you wanted to keep some wood dry. It has this spot of primary fence. It looks like all the neighbors have kind of put up some different fences around the area here. We'll walk into some sheds, see what we can see. Little bird feeders there too. That's cool. Okay, shed number 1, locked, not working. Don't have the keys for it, unfortunately. We'll see if this guy is locked for the roll up. That door is. There's the HVAC over there. Cranking away. A lot of space in here. Could make that a whole gym if you wanted to. That's pretty cool. It just has these plywood floors down. A bit uneven, but not bad. That's a cool little roll-up shed. Yeah, I like the backyard. If y'all are backyard folk, it's pretty cool. Got this little section here of like whatever this tree is. And we have shed number 3. No luck on shed number 3. They must still have some stuff that they are moving out. But yeah, we got a lot of space here. This HVAC looks a little bit old. That is the nicest thing I can say about it. Looks a little bit old, sounds a little bit old. It is loud. Yeah, the sticker's off. I can't see it. The roof looks like it's in pretty good shape. The water heater is old, 2007, but it doesn't look like it's, you know, rusted and coming apart. The HVAC could be better. Overall, this house is really cool. It's awesome. I'm gonna lock it up. I'm gonna get these videos to you guys. You let me know what you think, and we will be able to go from there. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming along. Take care. Bye.